When social media companies like Twitter block someone's posts, is that violating free speech?
We often hear that argument, especially in the world of politics. But as we explain tonight, you may want to take another look at the First Amendment. Elon Musk, the new owner of Twitter, recently released documents that he says show the efforts by the Biden presidential campaign to get Twitter to block an expose on Hunter Biden's laptop, including compromising pictures. There were immediate claims that Twitter had denied people's First Amendment rights by doing so. Well, not according to the Constitution.
It is a restriction on government regulation, not private industry and not private people.
Congress shall make no law abridging the freedom of speech. As Amanda Barton, the supervising attorney for Duke Law's First Amendment Clinic, says, the First Amendment says nothing about the policies of corporations.
So I think one big takeaway would be just that fundamental understanding that the First Amendment only deals with government control.
So contrary to what you might think, social media companies aren't bound by law to publish what you want them to leave your post up or take it down. Just as if you write a letter to the editor for your local newspaper, there's no guarantee they're going to publish it. You have very little control.
And so you have no First Amendment rights with them. You also have very little power when it comes to trying to take something back or get something taken down that's about you posted by some other person.
And if you are accused of libel, well, that's on you.
I could put up anything on my Facebook page, and it wouldn't be fair to hold Facebook accountable if I put a threat or something that's libelous. But I think that's why we have the feeling that we have the unfettered right to post, but it's a mistaken feeling.
And Martin reminds social media users that you should know what you are agreeing to when you sign up. Call it social media literacy.
Everything from understanding what your rights are when you participate in these platforms to understanding how to vet something that you read to figure out, is this credible information or is this just some guy spouting off, his uninformed thoughts. People need both kinds of literacy.
And literacy of what the Constitution actually says.
That's interesting because there is that question of where free speech comes in or where it doesn't, especially with social media.
Yeah, just read the Constitution.
Right.
And it's pretty clear. It's pretty clear. And I also want to be clear about one other thing that's on Twitter that says where people are claiming that it was the White House or the Biden administration that asked for these posts to be taken down. It was not. It was in 2020. President Biden was not the president at that point. And just to also be very fair, there have been requests from the Republican side in politics to take certain posts down that are not true. But those tend to be more so from the Democrats asking for these posts to be removed.
Good to know.
Yeah, fascinating stuff, right?